So somebody told me, why didn't you get a saliva test? I said, I didn't know you can get a saliva test. They said, yeah, you could get. So I Googled it and they have saliva tests out there. Nobody told me on YouTube. They were just saying, don't get tested. But a spit test, it's too late now. She goes, I don't go all the way to the brain. She just barely, stuck it in my nose, moved it around a little bit. And I put Xlear in my nose as soon as I drove off, 3 different times. And I didn't like spray it up my nose and inhale. I just sprayed it in my nose and then blew my nose 3 different times. And I've probably blown my nose since 3 or 4 more times to really make sure whatever was in there got washed out. So that's all. It said quarantine. They said quarantine for 24 to 48 hours till you get your results. I feel much better. It's been exactly 2 weeks come tonight. I'd say by 10, 11 o'clock tonight is when I was really starting to feel it, maybe 8 or 9 even. I was really starting to feel sick with weakness, aches. And by Thursday, it was full blown with me, which would be tomorrow, 14 days. So I should have a negative. But if I don't know what they'll say at that point. I'd probably want to get retested again, but I will certainly opt for a spit test since that is apparently an option, though it was not offered to me. And maybe the Gessler Clinic where I'm at would say, oh, we don't do that. So then I would then want to find out where you can just spit. It doesn't seem like there would be anything nefarious in the swab if they're now offering spit test. That would be like offering a poke without nanotechnology. Not that you could trust them, that there wouldn't still be some in there anyway, because we don't trust. But let's move on to the reason I called was we also must remember about what comes out of the back of these gigantic jets, this gigantic stream of smoke that stays and turns into cirrus clouds. Yes, what science calls cirrus clouds is nothing more than the exhaust. And what they call it comes from the word chemical. Happy trails to you. Yeah. So that whole chem type situation that might trail in the sky, you get the idea. So if you've got nano particulates in that, then wherever they want to turn up the technology in your neighborhood, because they can turn it up on a street, in a city, anywhere they want, they can have it turned up, which would activate anybody's immune system that's low. Like my immune system was low, like I told y'all, after drinking 3 out of 5 nights. And that last night was the most I drank. And the next day, riding home in my car with the heavy EMFs in my car, for 2 hours. That's what did it. And you put that electromagnetic field with what might be going on in your body due to what is sprayed. You get EMFs thrown at you from your cell phone. You get EMFs thrown at you from your car, like I've shown you. You get EMFs thrown at you from the, what's on every street corner. So if we were to go to my car video, gee, how long ago was that? There it is. All right, new vehicle. This is not turned on. Okay. We're going to turn it on. Sorry. By the way, when you turn your car off, they're
That's battery
non-existent.
test. And that is on. Look how much EMF is in this new car. It's a 2021 car.
Pegged to the
Now,
far right.
watch it when I turn the car off.
It'll lower.
Okay, it's still showing
There it goes.
on.
Then it drops.
Open the car door.
See it drop. See, so there's
There
EMFs.
it goes.
Um,
Takes it a while for the satellite and everything to shut off its connection to the satellite and all that. Just like it takes a while for your computer to turn off. I open the car door just to, you know, kind of neutralize that everything was off. Now watch. I'm going to turn it back on. I hit the brake. You see it jump? Because everything's connected to the technology. Look at that. This is your electromagnetic field that's inside. Remember, my 2015 car was bad, but not this bad.
Yeah.
So when I do a drive, an hour to Orlando or 2 hours to Gainesville, my body has been in that electromagnetic field steady.
that's what the tipping point was after the night of drinking. Even though I wasn't drunk or drunk. 2 double tequilas and a glass of wine, you know, I was probably over the limit, because you're talking about I did all that over about a 3.5 hour period of time for my body weight. And, you know, Lord said, don't be in drunkenness. And so that's why I'm never drinking alcohol again, because we're at war now. They are at war with our bodies and will be until the end times. If you make it through World War III and literally see the Antichrist declare himself to be God, and you know to head for Z Hills, run, because every human being that's a goat's going to be inhabited by a demonic entity. It'll be like the Exorcist everywhere. They will be superheroes, super bad. They will be chopping off your heads. And so, yeah,